Well, how much do you really know? Our next guest is going to help us find out. With us now is Angela. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Hi, Donna. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so nice to have you here with us. So you invented a game, but you're kind of smart. You did something for a living that not many people get to do. Tell us about your experience.
That is correct. I actually was a spokesperson for the FBI for 33 years, and it was my job to tell the FBI story, the employees, the investigations, and to help with the image of the FBI in the media, movies, books, and TV. So I parlayed that information into a card game, so I can teach people actually really what the FBI is really about.
You know, I don't think many of us know. We just know these three-letter agencies that do something, right? So help me cheat on your game a little bit. Let me know, in your opinion, like in a broad stroke, what is the FBI?
Well, it's actually an organization that I think everyone should know a little bit of something about, right? Because the FBI is for everyone. So it's not like what you necessarily see in movies or TV or books. It is an organization that you need to know, hey, when you see SWAT on TV, you need to know what SWAT stands for. You need to know what DNA is. You just need to have a little bit more information about the role of the FBI and how it pertains to you. So that's basically what we try to do. We try to educate people on the FBI. Like, we're full of acronyms. So there are acronyms involved, terminology that we use. So it's an inside kind of peek at what happens in the FBI, plus our investigations as well as our employees.
So it is a fast-moving, fun wordplay kind of situation. So set up the game for me. How do you play it? And I know it's like over 500 like different things. So tell us how it goes. How many people need to play?
I had a lot to get out, Donna. I had a lot to get out. So it's actually kind of like if you were playing, it's similar to playing like Taboo. You have what we call bureau terms, and those terms are vocabulary words. You describe those vocabulary words without using the words. So if I said alibi, then you would explain alibi to me without saying the word alibi. And then you have acronyms. So the acronyms are what we call bunyms. So an acronym would be, for example, SWAT. So if we're playing together, I have to give you enough clues if you do not know what the acronym SWAT stands for you to tell me what SWAT stands for. And the third category in the game are bureau trivia.
So who is this game for? How many people get to play this game?
We have it set at 2 to 8 players, but we've played with a group of at least 20. We hosted like an FBI game night with the FBI and their local community leaders, and it was like 20 of them. So it was a great FBI game night where you actually get to learn a little bit about the FBI as you're playing. But it's really 13 and above. We've had kids as young as 10 to play because they love the vocabulary. We have parents tell us that they use the vocabulary terms to talk to their children about interactions with the police. We have nursing homes that are using the Bureau vocabulary for residents so they can recall definitions. And, you know, we just have a lot of different people, parents and educators are using it as well. So it's just been a labor of love for us.
And congratulations, you won some awards for this game already, which is like, must have felt really good that they were acknowledging you.
Yes, the Mom's Choice gave us a gold award for outstanding products. And that's really exciting because it basically says as parents and educators see value in the game, that it's not just a fun game, but you're learning history. And it sparks a conversation with the parents and their kids. And we love that because they can put the phone down for a few seconds.
Absolutely. And is there one card in all of this deck that you feel particularly proud of? Is there like a bio on somebody? Is there something that is your favorite card in the deck?
My favorite card, I think, would be DNA. And I say DNA because when I ask everyone, we're out and I say, hey, what does the acronym DNA stand for? 99% of the people cannot tell me what it stands for. They know what it is, but they cannot tell me what it is.
Yeah, you know what's so interesting is I guess it's like that double helix or something like that. Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory is right down the street from me. So let us know, what does DNA stand for?
It's deoxyribonucleic acid. It's the terminology, the name of it.
And the FBI stands for?
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
And I bet not even everybody knows that. So this is going to be a fun game. And who knows, maybe it'll even inspire some careers, right? Some future sleuths, people that want to find out more information.
We also made sure that we included not only just special agents, but we included a ton of positions that's in the FBI that you don't have to carry a gun. There are a lot of positions in there. There are linguists and, just everything. So we made sure that it was inclusive of everyone.
Well, it's wonderful. I love the packaging. I'm a big packaging girl because I went to art school. So the graphics are great, super fun. I'm excited. I also have a college age student, and I know that they love game night, and I'm going to definitely send this to Matthew. So thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much, Donna, for having me. Take care.
And a round of applause for your illustrious, amazing, fantastic career as well. So, and now game inventor too. Woohoo! There you go. Thank you, Miss Bell. Happy journeys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Joining us now is Shelby. Hello there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling in from today? How far away are you?
So I am on Long Island, New York. I am currently in Wantagh, which is Nassau County.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? Because a lot of my guests fly in from all over the world or whatever. And then I said to myself, she's got like a local number. She must be local. Okay. So nice to meet you. So you have Posh Paws. Posh Paws. You have won some amazing awards for your dog grooming. How did you start out in this industry?
I graduated college, and the week before I was supposed to walk in graduation, I had a car accident. So at that point, I decided to take some time off of going back to school, and I loved my dog at the time, my little Pomeranian, and I was grooming him by myself in my kitchen and said, I really like this. I think this is something I'd enjoy doing for a career, and it kind of kick-started where I am today.
So you're more than just a groomer. You also have a spa. Walk us through the day in the life of a lucky Posh Paw pet that gets to come to see you.
I really wanted to combine the spa feel that we as humans get. And we owe that to our dogs or not just dogs, but our pets in general. So I really wanted to combine that atmosphere of what we get as humans and what our pets get. So comparatively, I really like to run my salon on a small basis. I don't pack all of the animals in. It's less anxiety. They're only here as long as they need to be, and they really get treatment for them. Their appointment time is booked for them, and it really makes a difference for a dog's life, and they're really experiencing grooming overall in general. To have that as opposed to a grooming salon that really packs all the pets in and just kind of operates on a basis of rotating them in and out to get them done.
Besides all those traditional things, so you do bath and blowouts, you do de-shedding treatments, mini grooming, full groom, puppy pre-K, you have a la carte options. What I'm really so excited to talk to you about is your artistry. I want to know all about that. Tell me about how the pet becomes your canvas and how they're able to just live their life in full color.
So creative grooming is something I didn't foresee myself getting into. I really found it through my aunt's dog who she rescued. And at the time I told her she didn't need another dog. But she rescued a white poodle that it turned out he really enjoyed grooming. And when one of my other staff members got to put a little bit of color on him, he seemed to not only enjoy the process, but also then enjoyed the attention he was getting afterwards. So that really opened up the door for me doing creative grooming on dogs. And it truly is something to be seen when you have an animal that enjoys being groomed, and therefore the coloring is just an extension of that.
Now, when I go to get my hair done, they're always like showing me the mirror and they're holding it up. They're making sure that I like the way that I look. Does Posh Paws allow for the pup to see their beautifulness?
You know what? They can, how people describe relationships with their pets is the same way you would describe a relationship with a small child that can't speak yet. You know, they may make noises and bounce around, and you can read their body language and you can read their energy. And it's the same way when we have a dog that comes in for grooming. If I have a dog that doesn't like their haircut, you know it. And when I have a dog that does like their haircut and they get to come out and see their owner, who's excited to see them too, they know it. So then that translates into also the coloring. And my dogs definitely can tell when they have color on them, and they love it.
I think that's adorable. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I saw the photos. I was so impressed by what you did. And I said to myself, I was like, this would be a really great, fun segment to have on. So, Shelby, continued success to you. How long, when you want to have your beautiful pet, your family member, groomed in this way and colorized, what is, do they bring them in the morning? Like, around how many hours does it take for the process to happen?
It certainly depends on the project. And there's also an interview process to determine whether or not creative grooming or coloring is right for that pet. It's really dependent on a pet's existing medical conditions, their skin conditions, and whether or not they enjoy the grooming process, and thereafter also whether or not they enjoy the extra attention. So all of those things are taken into consideration when having a dog colored. If in that process time it's determined by me and also the owner that their pet is a good candidate for color, it depends on the project, right? Because I can come in and I have some pets here that just get a little bit of color on their ears or their tail, and it's fun. And the larger projects are really for pets that truly love every aspect of the creative grooming. That's so imperative to discuss about how important that is in choosing the right pet for grooming, for creative grooming.
I like your approach to pet parents. I think that that's the best way, is to be able to have like this collaboration, if you will, right? That it's a collaborative effort where you're deciding together, you're seeing what works, and at the forefront is always the pet. It's always that special animal that you just love and adore, and making sure that they have the most ultimate experience. So congratulations to you for creating this business. And I thank you for visiting us. And, you know, way to go. Award winner, you know, time and time again. So that's pretty cool. So thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Take care, Shelby. Be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. You know, just listening to her speak about her business and the way that she collaborates with the pet owners, I think it's a beautiful place to go. And if you have a place like that anywhere in the country and you would like Shelby to explain to you her process, I'm sure that you guys could collaborate on that. Thanks for watching. So Harlan, a couple of years ago, Air was here. Matt Damon was on the carpet.
Yep.
You never know who's going to go to whose premiere, but who's here tonight?
Well, I know Jimmy Kimmel wouldn't have him on the show, but I believe Matt Damon's right here.
Matt Damon's right here.
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So I overheard you say you've known them for 20 years. What was the first time you met them? What was that like?
I met them in a recording studio outside of London. I shot them for the cover of Rolling Stone. And the very first time we met, we sat down and played a song by the band together. And I think we were instantly connected. And for me as a filmmaker and photographer, that's my secret, is to find common ground. And so from that point on, we were I don't know.
Kismet. It was like meant to be.
Yeah, and so then I ended up doing music videos for them and another film, and so we've had a relationship.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta imagine the ideas of doing a film, doing a documentary are always spinning around, but what was the prefaces to finally get it up and going and put this out?
Well, I think it was, they had asked me to do one down in Africa somewhere.
Yeah.
Years ago, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was already on something else.
Yeah.
But I think that we had always talked about doing something like this together that was purely about making music. And these guys, they can play with anybody. They can learn songs like that. And so for them, it was a chance to stop being the headliner.
Yeah.
And be back in the band, which is, I think they really miss it. And this film does that.
Grooving with the homies, grooving with your friends.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Continued success to you. We're pretty excited about it. Can't wait to see it. So.
Yeah, it's a fun film. I'm excited to see it on the big screen.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much. Very nice, very nice to meet you. I'm going to sing a little something, right? Okay, because I'm so inspired by your song Here. All right? So here are our mics. Here is your film. Here we are in June on a blooming carpet. You guys are incredible. Your songs.
You're incredible.
You're sweet.
Really
But so the question is, how does it feel to be here in this moment? How do you feel to be here?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, this is one of the best film festivals in the world, and to be able to come and share this little story of ours that Sam has really beautifully captured. You know, it's like a wild week or so on the rails of America, and we never thought we'd get to showcase it like this, so it's great.
Congratulations. We're very happy for you.
Thank you.
And obviously we're celebrating a great film today, the beautiful music you make with friends. And there's one song in particular I just had to ask you about, the new song, the banjo song with John Bellion.
Yes.
I think it's brilliant. I'm going to talk like a music fan for a minute. Talk to me about, collaborating with John and all the other incredible artists that are in this film.
John is a knockout songwriter. Yeah. He's on fire at the moment. Getting to do something with him was a real dream,
Yeah.
And he's so cool. He's so swaggy.
He's so swaggy.
And Aaron showed us this idea that they've been working on together, and then we started texting back and forth about lyrical ideas. It's his idea to call it the banjo song in the end. We called it something else. And he texted me a rocket ship emoji. And was like, let's just call it the banjo song.
Love it.
Yes, mate. A sort of Long Island legend.
Yeah.
And real privilege to work with him. And that song, we've started playing it live. People are really responding to that one.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. It's easy one to sing along to, too.
Yeah, it's definitely
So
a bop. It's grooving.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, guys.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Thank you so much.
Like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of dust, which we know will blow away with this new sun. And I kneel down. Ground.
Up next, it's Jason, and we're going to be talking about his invention, a very specific type of water bottle. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hello, how are you? It's very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Tell us about Aquatica.
Yeah. Aquatica Water Bottles is my first step towards my long-term goal of being my own boss and breaking out of the rat race, as it were. Basically, the concept of my business is that I'm importing artesian handcrafted water bottles from around the world, made from quality materials such as copper, stainless steel, and glass, and featuring all sorts of beautiful and unique designs. These aren't just water bottles, not just a means of drinking your favorite beverage. They are works of art. They will help you hydrate in style, which is my ethos.
So when you say hydrate in style, Jason, have you always been someone that really appreciates fine art? Do you like things of beauty, photography, and artwork and things like that?
Oh, absolutely. Art forms such as ranging from film to music to things like interior design. They've all been huge parts of my life for quite a long time now. So I want to bring some of that same philosophy to my business idea.
Congratulations. You know, a lot of times people, Jason, want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't actually take the first step in doing it. So I want to congratulate you for actually becoming, as they would say, a real business, right? A thriving business. And what is it about your type of water bottle that you're looking for? Is it the craftsmanship as well as the design?
I'd say both are very important to me. I'm very selective in terms of which products I want to import. Basically, my philosophy is that if I wouldn't use that in my day-to-day life, then I would not feature it on my store. It has to have a point of difference to it, like something that people feel that they would not be able to easily find this anywhere else. Like why they would want to purchase me versus heading down to whatever their favorite retailer of choice and just buying any old bottle off the shelf.
Now, Aquatica almost sounds like a very special place to visit. It's like kind of ethereal. How did you come up with that name?
More than anything, I was thinking back to like the naming schemes used by bottled water brands. Think of like Aquafina, Dasani, Evian, Evian, Fiji. All of them have something in common. They try to invoke exoticism or prestige. So I wanted something kind of similar.
I like it. I like it very much. Do you have a favorite water bottle that you use on a day-to-day basis? Or because you have this company, do you get to use a different bottle every day of the week?
I have three bottles that I use on my day-to-day basis. One is more of like a plastic athletic style bottle. There's a glass one that I use that tastes really great when it's been cold in the refrigerator all day. And there's also a tumbler I use as well, which is stainless steel. So the materials certainly count.
I like your growth plans as well, Jason. So what you're looking for is you would like to work with other people that are influencers and things of that nature that are willing to collaborate with you to create fun content that speaks to the type of fun that your brand brings forth.
Oh, absolutely. That's part of like the marketing strategy I've been developing recently. This will include things like lots of promotional work on social media, including expanding into short form video, which is very popular. And as you mentioned, I also want to try and collaborate with influencers, especially people in fields like wellness and fitness, as I think that they would probably be the best fit in terms of promoting this product.
Right. Why carry a boring bottle when you can carry something that's artistic and also functional and also made very well? So, Jason, thank you so much. What city are you calling from today? Where are you located?
I live just outside of Columbus, Ohio, in a town called Harrisburg.
Lovely. Well, I thank you so much for joining us. I wish you continued success on your journey. And thank you for being an inspiration to others to just go for it, to just become an entrepreneur.
All right. Thank you very much. This has been a brilliant opportunity.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you so much. I look forward to knowing you. Be well.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Well, that was Jason from Aquatica. Please follow them on their socials and perhaps purchase a bottle and make a fun content video that he will probably definitely post. So thanks for watching, and we celebrate Jason and all entrepreneurs this week. I'm Donna Drake, and thanks for watching. Joining us now are Michael and Jamie and a whole bunch of new friends that I just made. And we're here to talk about Jamie Love. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Donna. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, nice to have you guys here. And thank you to you guys. It's nice to have you here. So Jamie Love, tell us how this came about.
We decided to start a children's line, and we wanted to come up with a name for it. And so we wanted it to be fun, exciting, adventurous, everything a toy company should be.
Okay.
So we sat down and we were going to just brainstorm. And we did. We threw a bunch of ideas around and we were like, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. And then I said, how about Jamie Love? That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me.
And he loves you, which we talked on the phone, right? You have a beautiful relationship.
So I'm like, well, that's me. So why not Jamie Love? And we looked at each other and we started to laugh. And then we realized, yeah, that is the perfect name. It's fun, it's creative, it's imaginative, it's everything we want our toy company to represent. And that's really how the name came about.
And speaking of representation, we have these wonderful models. So if you guys want to just start your walk and walk around and stop right back here so we could see as Michael's talking about it. So Michael, what are these backpacks? These are fabulous. What did you create?
So when my son was young, we used to go to the beach and pool all the time.
Okay.
We used to pack the car up with his toys, with the inflatables, with the swim gear. Went to the beach, pool. Then at the end of the day, everything was wet and sandy. So I used to put him in a bag, throw the bag in the car for the following week. The following week, I take everything out. It's still wet, it's still sandy, and now it smells like mildew. So I turned to Jamie and said, there has to be a better way.
Okay.
So we started working on the Jamie Love beach and pool bags. And what we have here is a durable EVP bag that has die-cut holes on the top. The die-cut holes on the top causes ventilation, so if anything is wet, it dries naturally.
Oh, I see. That's really cool. All right. So you pack it, take it out, repack it, and then it's just going to dry so you don't have that like horrible smell.
And there's no smell, there's no sand, there's nothing. There's no water the following week.
Okay, and you guys have these, right? And you play with them and they're fun?
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, right? They're pretty awesome. So you like to twirl my plant, don't you, Valentina? Yes? So you've been working with our team, and our team has been doing a lot of the branding, and that's how I found out about you. And I thought that this was such a fabulous, wonderful idea because, you know, we live in the ocean, but even if you don't, any type of water play is fine for these backpacks, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What's one thing that you would like the audience to know about these, Michael and Jamie?
Well, it's what Jamie just said. It's Jamie Love is all about fun.
Okay.
It's all about taking the gear to the pool and beach and have a place to put it and not have to worry about throwing it in the car. It doesn't dry. You don't want to have an odor.
Right.
And each toy has a home.
Yes, and not only does each toy have a home, but you have different themed backpacks, correct?
Yes.
What are some of the themed backpacks?
Well, we have, for the little kid, we have a baby float for 18 months where the child is too young to swim, has a little holes for the feet and steering wheel with the horn. We have the bubble gun, it's a 2-pack. We have a USB electric water gun. We have a sports bag where we have a football and paddle rackets.
Let's take a look. Turn around. Let me
We
see
have
that
the
sports bag.
flamingo and the shark 5-piece swim set where you have the floaties for the arm, the ring, the ball, and the float.
Great. I like it. You know what else I like? Is that it's portable and everybody can carry their own things. Right? So it's at the end of the day, at the end of the play experience, it's not me packing everything and me carrying everything, but you guys each get to carry your own thing. Are you showing us yours? You guys, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Can you walk around for us one more time? Do a little parade. Let's see our Jamie Love backpack. Fun in the studio today. I do appreciate you guys being on.
Oh, thank you.
I thought it was really clever. I wish you all the best of success. I know you go to a lot of toy shows, you travel all over with them. And thank you for bringing us these cute little models today. You guys are fabulous. Up top one more time. Way to go. Did you have a good time? Are you having fun here today? Yes. Yes, a little bit of fun, and I know you like that. Do you guys like that? It's fun, right? We do have a good time at the studio. You guys have toys I want to play with, and I've got toys you guys want to play with. Thank you so much. All they need to know is just Jamie Love, and that's where to find it, right?
That's it.
Correct.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you so much. Okay, there you go. From our studio family to your family, let's live it up this summer. Thanks for watching. Joining us now is Vinny. Hey, Vinny.
How are you, Donna? Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It's nice to have you, too. Okay, so you're all about brains and bulk, both, right? You are the 1-2 punch, as they say. So, Vinny, which came first, pro wrestler or actor?
Pro wrestler came first. I started wrestling at 14 years old. In high school, I found the wrestling school, started training. And ever since then, I never stopped. I traveled the world. I've gotten to do some beautiful things. And it's been just an amazing journey getting to travel and wrestle on television and meet some incredible people, probably some of the best people in the world. And now I'm acting. I've gotten to acting in the last year and a half, and that is so rewarding.
Now, are most of the roles that you've been playing, are they mostly dealing with physicality and your pro wrestling things? Are you able to play like a traffic cop or something like that? Like what are the roles that you've been doing so far?
So far, I've been very blessed to play a wrestling role. My first film, I got to play myself pretty much as a wrestler in a film. But then going forward, I've had some very physical roles. I've also had some roles where I played a cop. So I've been able to do a bunch of different roles, whether it's physical, just speaking, or fighting. Anything I've been able to really do, and I'm very grateful for that. And I would say that it's because of wrestling that I'm able to do these things.
Okay. Now, why do you feel like it's because of wrestling? Because you started like building a brand for yourself and a name for yourself?
Both, I would say. So having the brand behind me is great, and that helped me out tremendously. But being able to have a fighting scene or a combat scene with the blink of an eye is really beneficial, because they won't need it. The people who need that on their films, they kind of can go to me. And especially if they're casting me for that type of role anyway, they have it built in, as well as some range.
Now, you're involved in a project that just released, and it's called Mr. Reset and the Society of Turnbuckle and Bone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sounds kind of fun.
That one was very.
Okay, so that one, this independent psychological thriller, what got you involved in that? How did you hear about that project? Because there's other family members of yours that are also somehow involved.
Great question. So so how it started was a person in wrestling has watched my career, has watched the things I've done, and was very impressed with my character work and kind of the branding that I've been doing. And he says, okay, I could see you playing this character where you're a young wrestler who wants the world, who wants to be able to provide for his wife, who's also in the film with me, and provide for the family and just become the best there is. And Mr. Reset, this leader of the Society of Turnbuckle Bone, the grand high master of this underground secret society taking over pro wrestling, kind of just had me under his thumb. He's like, Vinny, you want this? What are you willing to sacrifice to get there? And that was the story that was brought to me. I said, wow, this is a great story, you know, and you're believing in me to have this role to bring it to life. And that meant the world to me. So I did my absolute best at it.
Now, when you say that your wife was also involved in the project, was she also an actor in the film, or did she play herself? What was her connection to it?
She played herself. So pretty much we got to play our personas and put these in, just put it into a film, you know, which is awesome. So such a blessing because it was very cool. It was her first film she ever did, and she got a standing ovation on set. She was very good, but also funny story. So the director knew that she could act. We did a engagement shoot for our wedding, and we did a Halloween one and we did a regular one. And the Halloween one, she was running from Michael Myers. She had the eyes wide open. She was scared, and he's like, "Wow, she has great expressions that you get to see. That's the factor that they need." So he believed in that. He said, "All right, she looks great. She could act. You could see she has the facial expressions to be able to pull this off." So we gave her a chance, and she took that chance and made it into something big.
So nice to meet you. My best to you, your wife, and your entire family, Vinny. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate you.
Okay. Be well. Bye-bye. There you go, guys. His look could take you down, let me tell you. Pro wrestler and actor, really nice guy. Please go to all of those places that you might want to download. It's Mr. Reset and the Society of Turnbuckle and Bone. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Having the show for 18 years now, a lot of times people will ask me, well, how do I get on your show? Or how do you pick your guests? Things of that nature, right? Our next two guests, I had personally invited to be on the show. Why? Because I was walking about 4 or 5 years ago through a really cool like craft show, and I saw this product. Then I went there again this year, and they were still there. And I was so excited because I love these tables. So I invited Stephanie and Mike to be my guest today, and I couldn't be happier about it. Wait till you see what this is. Everybody's going to want one. You might want 10, you might want 100. You know, they're in short supply, so you might want to order as soon as you finish watching the segment. Stephanie and Mike, thank you. Thank you. I came to you. I tried to explain to you that I loved your product, and I said, by the way, I have a TV show, and I would like to feature you. And you're like, yeah, you're walking up, you got a TV show. I'm like, I do, but you're here.
I was a little pessimistic being a New Yorker, but you sold us, so yes, we're here. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
And you had like a business background. Both of you did different things before this, right?
Yeah, so what we do is we make roll-out tables in a bag, and I'll tell you more about it later. But I worked on Wall Street for 30 years, worked for all big investment firms. Stephanie worked, she was a teacher, taught physics and chemistry, and we both retired 5 years ago at 55, and we're like, we have to do something. So Stephanie came up with this great idea to make roll-out tables in a bag.
They're so cool, and it's actually sustainable. So
and it started out as something so small, and now it's just blown up. It's just, yeah, we're so happy.
And it's portable.
Yeah.
So this is like the greatest gift ever
it's lightweight,
for yourself,
5 pounds.
for people. Okay, so here, show us how it works, okay?
So
there you go, Mike.
It's a table in a bag.
Okay.
So you can bring it to the beach, you can bring it to wine country, you bring it to soccer field. We even take it kayaking, take it skiing. We bring it out, wine and cheese.
Okay.
So it's in a bag, comes out. You just unroll it. There aren't any nuts and bolts, so you can't lose anything. You just put the 2 brackets like this and screw it in.
It could not be easier.
Right.
So you simply open up the bag, you take the pieces out. It's already kind of like made for you.
Yeah, you don't need any tools.
Yeah, no tools.
And you can't lose anything, so there aren't any nuts and bolts that you lose in the sand. So.
And it's completely waterproof. You can leave it out all season. The rainwater will just bead on it.
It's super clever. It has all different types of designs on the top.
She's the
different
smart one.
colors.
She came up with the idea.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been doing a lot of weddings. We do for engagements. We put the bride's name, the groom's name, their wedding date. I do company logos on it. And that's
And you
it.
have a table.
Yeah.
And then show that to the camera, Mike. Perfect. So this one says, life is good.
Life
I
is
love
good.
that, right?
And the red solo cups are right there.
So we made the executive decision, the board meeting
Yes.
she and I had,
Yes.
that the universal solo cup feels perfectly.
Yep.
Because if you would put, a beer or a soda or a water bottle, cylindrical, it would just fall through.
Yeah.
So it's like
Ta-da.
that.
Yeah.
And
You
that's it.
guys, thank you. I mean, I said I fell in love with your product.
Thank you.
I bought a couple of them because I wanted them for my big Live It Up Fest in my backyard.
Right.
I'm just so excited for you both because you're right. Sometimes when you retire, it's like your
You have
journey.
to do something.
Yeah, your journey's not even.
And so we
beyond over,
started 4 years ago, actually, and the first year we sold 155.
Okay.
Last year we sold 3,000.
Yeah.
This year we hope 4,000 or 5,000.
Last weekend, didn't you have 100 tables go out the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Last weekend we were in, yesterday.
Right.
We were
In Delaware.
Lewis, Delaware. We sold 120. The week before we were in Chester, New Jersey, which I've never heard about. But what's great is that each weekend's like an adventure. So we have like a mini vacation. So in Chester, we had an Airbnb on the lake.
Nice.
And then in Jersey, we had a beautiful little cottage. And we have fun, drink a little wine, and make some money.
What I
So it's
think
fun.
is so nice is that you're a couple, you're definitely like so in love with each other. And what you're doing is you're bringing romance, I think, right? It doesn't have to be for romance, but for me, like I love a good picnic. I love the romance of something like that. It just makes it so
Well, I mean, it's
fun.
so functional. You can bring it anywhere. And like you say, you can leave it out in the rain, the snow, the ice, you can't hurt it.
Right, great for colleges.
Right.
And we've been making them for dorm rooms, and we make them out of cedar wood. So what we do is we buy the planks from a fencing company, and he buys them in 8-foot, but he only makes the fencing 6 feet. So we've been buying his shorts. So all of that wood would have gone into a landfill. So we're using all his shorts now to create something. So it's
And
a win-win.
every table we sell, we plant a tree, so we're green on both ends.
Say that one more time.
Every table we sell, we plant a tree. So we keep the wood out of landfill.
Yeah.
So that's on that side, and then we plant a tree.
You guys
So
are the
we're a
best.
green organization. The only bad thing is we're together 24/7.
Yeah. So then at that moment, you need separate tables.
Right, exactly.
Thank you so much.
No, thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was fun that day to meet you. It's even more fun to have you here celebrating your great creativity. I really appreciate it. And these two will be coming home with me.
So you go to smwoodmasters.com.
That's it. It couldn't be any easier. Stay tuned for
Stephanie and
more.
Michael.
Yes. S and M stands for Stephanie, in case you couldn't figure that out. And Michael. All right. They're great. Don't you want to have like love in your life like that? Well, if you get a table, maybe your wish will come true. Maybe you buy a table and then you fall in love. Thanks for watching. Joining us now is Samantha, and she has Ephemeral Apothecary. I like how that sounds together. I was like, how do I say that word? It's one of those words that you don't use every day, but Samantha does. So Samantha, tell us about this wonderful thing that you have.
Yes, so Ephemeral Apothecary, it was born in a very difficult time in my life. And I used to be a big baker, and I needed to do something aside from baking. Where I just had treats left over in my house. So it started with me cutting bottles and polishing them, sanding them, creating candles out of them, as well as self-watering planters, which then made me revisit an old hobby of mine, which was making coffee scrubs, Epsom salt soaks, lip balms, cuticle oils. The idea behind it is Lord Ephemeral, life is fleeting.
Yes.
And so are the moments of chaos that we have throughout life. So whether it's sitting in an Epsom salt bath or lighting a candle or checking to see if your plant has a new leaf, the whole point is to bring some comfort to those moments.
Samantha, my journey, as you can imagine, is chaotic. You know, I call it creatively chaotic or whatever, and I like my life, but sometimes I don't even know if it's what day of the week it is. I know it's show day, and I know that we film on Mondays, right? But like on a Wednesday, it could be either the Tuesday or Thursday. It could even be a Friday to me. Like all my days, because I work for myself, I don't have it, right? Yeah. A lot of times I forget to eat, I forget to drink, which is why they have to remind me to drink. But I certainly don't take the time to really take care of Donna. I just don't. You know, I'll buy a bag of Epsom salt, I'll pour the whole bag in the tub. Yeah. You're only supposed to use 1 cup, right? At the times I do get to do nice things for myself, right? They're fleeting. And so I appreciate a company like yours that says, hey, we've got you, we've got your back, and this is how you do it. This is how it works, right?
Yeah.
Walk us through a typical day on a weekend day of what I could do for myself if I wanted to buy your products. What would my day look like? If I could just have one day of a Donna day. Okay.
So, I mean, it could be something as simple as waking up, lighting a candle, setting the moment for the day.
Okay.
Taking your shower, using the coffee scrub. It has shea butter, salt, coffee grounds. Using the lip balm throughout the day, using the cuticle oil. We also have a hand balm that's in a tube. I used to love bag balm, but I'm sure, I don't know if you've used it, but it gets all over your hands. It's greasy, it's oily.
Right, yours is better.
Yes, well, I'm a little biased, but you know, it's not greasy.
Okay.
It doesn't get all over your hands. Check on your plant.
Right.
You know?
Growing things, you're absolutely right. I'm going to give myself a little bit of credit. I have an African violet that a guest had given me maybe like 8 months ago. It's still doing all right. It's growing so much, Samantha, I think I actually have to like replant it.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the self-watering, how that works.
Yeah.
It goes right to the root system?
Yes, so we have a cotton wick.
Okay.
That goes all the way up into the planter part of it where the plant lays. So the water just
goes up and
it
drinks it.
Waters it.
It's like a straw. Just the plant knows and it just drinks it when it's thirsty.
Yes.
Very cool. What has the response been to you having this company?
It's been a great response, especially with like the name and the intention behind it.
Yeah. And did it help that sad time in your life change for you, transform?
It did. It did. Yes. Yeah. And it's grown and it's become more. It's kept my hands and my mind busy as well.
Do you like helping others? I can tell that you do.
Yes.
And that's really what's behind your company.
Yes.
Is that you want to make a difference for others that are living a chaotic life, going through a challenging time, so they can go to your website, they can experience what it is that you're putting together.
To give them those moments of calm.
Yeah, we need that. We need some calm in the chaos, a little bit of clarity.
Yes.
Right? A little bit of focus.
Especially in today's world where everything is go, 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 go.
There you go. Sometimes in life you have a challenge, whether, for me, I had lost my spouse to colon cancer and Tom had wrote a song, Life is Only What You Make of It. And then the show became Live It Up. And now it's the Donna Drake Show, but I still refer to it as Live It Up. Hopefully in your journey, whatever you're going through in your life, take a moment, clear the chaos, just enjoy your journey. Life is short. Let's make a great day. Be well. Joining us now are Charles and Christina, and they're going to be talking to us about their wonderful brand, HMDYRK. Welcome to the show. How are you both?
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Christina.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, and hello to you also, Charles. Both of you are doing well. That's good to have you here. So, Christina, let's start with you. Can you tell me about your brand story, HMDYRK Collective?
Yeah. HMDYRK Collective is a fragrance-inspired lifestyle brand centered around meaningful travel and beautiful places around the world. There is a story behind our brand. The G stands for good experiences. Verde symbolizes hope, a renewal, and collective represents life's special moments. My husband and I have always loved to travel And during our travels, we discovered how powerful fragrance can be. A familiar scent can bring back cherished memories long after the journey ends. And that's the inspiration behind everything we create. We want to bring those feelings into daily life with products people can use every day, like luxury hand wash and hand and body lotion. Turning simple routines into meaningful moments. We currently offer luxury hand wash and hand and body lotion in 3 signature fragrances: white tea, ocean spoon, and Santal. White tea has a crisper, clean, and calming scent.
Yes.
Ocean spoon is bright, refreshing, and airy, and Santal is warm, woody, and elegant.
I love that. I'm glad that you had sent us some products to the studio. And so this is very meaningful rituals. You wanted to have the hand and the body care, and it kind of transforms your daily routine more into a ritual, meaningful ritual, because of the fragrance that you're able to experience, which you said inspired, you were inspired by your travels, right? To have this elegance and this uplifting scent to your products. Now, Charles, if you don't mind, what are the 3 distinctions that you find in your brand that make it so important?
Yes, Donna. We focus on creating timeless fragrance rather than trend-driven products. We want our fragrances to become part of people's everyday rituals and create lasting connection over time. What we miss most after traveling isn't always the destination itself. The new aspiration isn't just owning remarkable things. It creates a life where ordinary moments feel extraordinary. Today people are looking for more just a beautiful product. They are looking for a way to make everyday life feel more meaningful. For us, fragrance is one of these tools. It's the ability to turn simple everyday rituals into a moment that feels special and memorable.
And your packaging, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, second of all, we tend to create a thoughtful customer experience. We will offer flexible gifting options because we understand that every customer has different needs and preference. We have been many expos, events, and shows. We had the opportunity to directly connect to customers and learn how differently people respond to scents. Throughout this conversation, it inspired us to introduce our discovery set, which allows customers to experience the collection and discover what resonates most with them before they buy the full bottle of the product. The third, we care about every detail, from our gentle, vegan, cruelty-free formulations to our recyclable packaging and thoughtful design. We believe true luxury should be both beautiful and responsible.
I agree with you. It can be beautiful as well as responsible, correct? A package can be beautiful, but it also could be more like sustainable so that you could be able to take better care of the earth, right? So I like that. What is the future growth for G Verde? Tell me where we plan to go as a brand.
Yeah, Donna, I'm glad you asked the question. Our goal is to continue growing G Verde into a fragrance-inspired lifestyle brand. We want it to be something people naturally share with their friends, family, and loved ones. Fragrance is only the beginning. There are countless rituals, memories, and everyday experiences that connect people, spark conversations, and become part of their lives. We look forward to introducing new fragrance and expanding our collection into a new product, allowing customers to experience G Verdes in every moment of everyday life. at the heart of it all, our commitment is to bring comfort, connection, and meaningful everyday rituals into people's life through our fragrances.
How has working together on this been a good thing for the two of you, Charles and Christina? How has working on this brand?
It's been really awesome. I mean, we work together. We enjoy, talking to people, and we can share our experience to people. A lot of people share their experience to us as well. So we get a lot of valuable feedback from our customers as well.
I hope that makes you feel good inside. I was really happy. We got to meet last month. I'm glad that this month we got to do a segment together so that I could share your products with the world. And congratulations, because a lot of times people will think of a good idea. They'll be, like you said, you'll travel, you'll be inspired by something, but to actually then bring that inspiration home and then package it in a way that you can gift that same beautiful journey to others is really inspirational. So thank you to you both. I wish you continued success.
Thank you very much, Donna. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. And so G Verde, they're going to go to your website for more information and to be able to get the product, whether it's the sample size products or the full size products, correct?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Bye, Charles. Bye, Christina. Thank you again so much.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Happy journeys to you. Be well. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, that's all. Yes, so that's what you need to know. It's G Verde Collective. G Verde Collective. Thanks for watching.
This is Donna Drake. Happy journeys.
Take my hand, come with me, and we'll find better ways to be something much more. Live it up, live it up, live it up now.
Thanks for watching Live It Up. You can visit us at liveituptvshow.com.